Iona Beach Regional Park at the northwest tip of Richmond is a typical example of the devastating damage Scotch Broom can inflict on a coastal sand ecosystem. But in this park, Metro Vancouver is undertaking a serious multi-year effort to restore the beach to its original state, starting with the removal of thousands upon thousands of Scotch Broom plants.
It's taken over more or less in the last 10 or 15 years and has completely wiped out a lot of the dune grass ecosystem that had been growing here. And so we're trying to restore it because it's a rare and threatened ecosystem on the south coast.
Scotch Broom is notoriously difficult to get rid of because of its deep and fast-growing roots and its seed.
It's very long-lived. It can last up to 50 years in the soil, and it's also very large, so every plant can produce 30 to 50,000 seeds in a single year.
The coastal Scotch Broom infestation began in 1850 when a Vancouver man imported it from Europe and planted it on his farm. Since then, it has spread like wildfire and is now considered one of the most invasive species in coastal British Columbia. Coastal sand ecosystems have been hard hit.
About 57% of coastal sand ecosystems on the south coast have been lost since the 1930s. So there really aren't that many left, and these areas really are pretty unique. So it's really important to come and reclaim some of the habitat before it becomes a complete broom forest.
Tamsin Baker is one of the volunteers who has been planting native species here for more than a year. And the work is paying off. The areas planted a year ago are already reverting to a coastal sand ecosystem with native species such as dune grass, beach pea, and large-headed sedge.
We're very interested in the results and to see if that's something that could be used in other coastal sand areas.
The restoration project is also of interest to a group of biologists called Wild Research, who are involved with the replanting effort.
We have a migration monitoring program, and we're keeping an eye on the populations of songbirds that are moving through Iona Regional Park. The birds need native habitat, so it's really important to do these types of projects.
If you were coming through the park 2 years ago, as you were walking down the middle of it, you would just see towers of Scotch Broom being 2 to 3 meters tall in places. So you wouldn't actually be able to see the ocean, you wouldn't be able to see the river. But now that we've cleared all of that, we've opened up large places for these dune grass meadows and sand ecosystems.
It's amazing to have all these volunteers come out and plant in these really easy conditions to plant, so it's fun and easy. It'd be really interesting to come back and see how this is progressing over the next few years.
If you want to help, you can find out about volunteer opportunities at meetup.com. Our group is called the Metro Vancouver Regional Park's Ecological Restoration Team.